Either way, it's a substantial part of a video, whatever video it's gonna be in. Oh boy. What up?
We're back here again.
Yeah. Jesus.
We're back in the real store.
Could spend literally so long just looking around in here. God damn.
Another old-time TV, another record player, another Macintosh.
For what it's worth, like the amount of shit in here does actually make it feel like a real antique store. This is cool.
A sign for a bus stop.
Yep.
More vacuums, a guitar, teddy bear, tea set, keyboard, scooter.
Oh, what the f is that thing up there? That's like an old telephone thing.
Yeah, that's like a wartime telephone. People would carry those around in backpacks.
Those things, I think, had to be used by operators or something.
Yeah, you had to have an actual manual operator.
I like how this furnace down here has like a radiation symbol on its front. You see that?
Where now?
Right in front of you. That's kind of funny.
It has a hazard symbol.
Yeah. Ooh, also a cassette tape player over there. You see that? Radio player? Nice. Yeah.
We have a mailbox for some reason. I think that's another keyboard on the table.
It's a mixed board, I think, though. Maybe.
Soundboard.
Just all these knickknacks. And our Macintosh over there.
An electric lamp.
Nice.
The dancing flower.
The dancing flower, yeah. Guitar. I feel like we could just sit here and just keep looking at shit.
A gyroscope.
Oh, yeah. There's a picture over on the right side there. It looks like just a flower.
Yeah, there's a flower in there. Like 15 different clocks that have to be battery powered.
Maybe.
I'm sorry, make it like 30 clocks. Goddamn.
Could be some older dartboard. There could also be some older shit, and they're like I don't know how they're powered back in the day. I think just like dynamics or something. I like how he just keeps a stockpile of this shit.
He refuses to sell. Also, hey, look, a character from the old games where you can show their model got better again.
Literally, so I can make him out so clearly now.
His animations are the same, but hey, the art.
His art style is amazing. Goddamn.
The art got much better.
He actually looks like the type of Bishoujo character he's trying to portray.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
So hey, I'm going to the moon. You have any? Can you help me get to the? Also, steel folding chair, I think. Any idea how we can get to the moon?
Even I know that. Well, we don't know if escape velocity is different in Gensokyo. Oh, right. I remember where the story. You showed me a little bit of this before, too, right? I know who has one.
So, something that's a little annoying is Sumireko isn't the only character from the outside world in a novel/music CD. There are another pair of characters that also study the occult that are from another point in time. That are actually, one of them is one of Sumireko's descendants.
Mm-hmm.
So we're never given a clear time for when, for what year it is on the outside. But like, nothing that's in this game will tell us that because of course it's a fan game, but we're not clear on if it's like the 80s outside, if it's 92, or if it is like 2012 when those characters would have been introduced. And we have even less knowledge now because at the very least it would have to have been 25 to 30 years between those characters and Sumireko, because those characters, when you're introduced to them, are in college. The one that's a descendant of Sumireko.
Yeah. I'll just say, the idea of Yukari yanking people from points in time in the future also would not be surprising to me.
Probably not. Also, the other one, so...
I know, time is convoluted here. Explanation for some things happening in Dark Souls 1.
It's more than that, because it's like, oh, finding out who that character is actually related to actually cancels out something like 4 or 5 years worth of fan theories, because because the one that's a descendant of Sumireko was actually assumed, because they look sort of similar, was assumed to be somehow familially connected to Reimu.
Huh.
And the other one we know for a fact is connected to Yukari because they're a dead ringer for what a 20-year-old Yukari would look like.
Okay. Now that sounds interesting.
If you want to look them up on your phone, their names are Maribel Hearn, Marribl, and Hearn.
I'll just search Maribel first. Oh, yeah. Yeah, actually, that does look just like a 20-year-old Yukari.
And the other one is gonna be Renko Usami. Renko.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, people thought, based on some of the older art, that she was somehow connected to Reimu.
Huh. I get more Aya vibes out of her than anything else, but I can kind of almost see it.
Reimu and Aya don't look that much different in their human features. They both have black hair and similar builds, if Aya's taller. Not counting the wings, they could also be.
I think Aya passes a bit older than Reimu, but yeah.
Yeah. Aya's passes for 21, whereas Reimu is more like 16. So now we're never gonna beat back that wall of haze, but we can finally go inside it.
Cool.
I think the way they justify it now... Hey, we're back here.
Hey.
We're back in the mansion. The way they try to justify it is the mist is permanently engulfing their house, so that way, at the very least, the two vampires can go outside within the parameter of their grounds during the day without instantly being fried or without needing an umbrella.
Oh, you think they would just make more of that super concentrated sunscreen from before? Freeze a man stiff, but to Vermilia, it's like, oh, it's a little bit cool, nice.
Yeah, the one that we were just talking to him. I just forgot his name.
Right.
The one that he said would kill a human if applied to them.
Yeah.
God, I feel dumb now.
There's a billion characters to keep track of in this series. Do not worry.
Yeah, but only 2 of them are male.
Don't worry too much about it.
So there's not actually much going on here. It's more like just break the shit around the middle here.
Just looking for collectibles or what?
Yeah, and then go 2 rooms over, and I think that's the end of this stage. You're gonna be coming back, damn it. Gonna be coming back here a couple of times.
You know what I think really makes this funnier, the more I'm thinking about it, is just the lack of sound effects for when Reimu's zipping around like that. No sound effects for it or anything. She's just kind of bolting.
What kind of sound effects, aside from louder steps, what would you do, since you clearly can't do something like having her panting or something?
I don't know, like a wind kind of sound effect, like Mario 64 wind. That's just my thought. Something to denote, going a little bit quicker than usual. To match the anime lines, that's just me.
Maybe actually make it feel like you're going faster instead of just they're just put speed lines and motion blur.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't actually feel that much faster.
Yeah.
Like I told you off cam that one time, how they simulate running in Mass Effect 1.
Yeah. I need to actually go back to Mass Effect 1 and check that out now. Goddamn.
Where you don't actually run any faster, they just put speed lines on the screen to your regular jog to make you feel faster while not actually make you go faster because the game engine couldn't load in stuff from far away.
Yeah, I feel like I really gotta check that out because I'm so used... I think that might be one of the fixes they did for the trilogy remake. Because Mass Effect 1 trilogy remake does actually change some things.
I would hope so. Because it doesn't have the thing...
It unfucks the driving controls. Well, that's a good start.
Yes, I've actually heard about that.
You're familiar with the bullshit driving in Mass Effect 1.
Yeah, your moon thing, your moon car.
Yeah, it's got dog shit physics. Even in the trilogy remake, it's still a bit rough to go around. And I've played some wacky driving controls in the games. I'm no stranger to Jack 3's driving in sand dunes. Hello, Mimic, how are you doing today?
I thought that was supposed to be good.
It is relatively good until you realize that a lot of your time spent driving around in that game is actually in a desert. So, kind of levels out. It's still decent, but yeah.
So the racing game controls are different from that one?
Yeah, they're a little bit different. It's a lot more... The racing game has a lot more... is a lot more tight because you're actually driving in concrete generally.
Yeah, I guess that tracks.
I haven't really been putting the moon out to play more, replay Jack 3. I should probably do that at some point in time. Go inside? Yeah, sure.
Aha!
Hey!
That should also look familiar.
It do. We're in Remilia's bedroom. How about that? It's amazing she actually lived so close to the there's a coffin on top of the bed.
That I was about to say pirate. That's vampire lore. Yeah, they sleep in coffins on beds. They don't actually sleep in beds.
It's just very funny because like it makes you wonder what the purpose of the bed itself is. Because I'll imagine that actually adds anything, unless there's no bottom to it and she just sleeps in the coffin, but the coffin, like the bottom of it, is just the bed itself. That's some, it's some deep hitting for you.
The bottle.
Top juice. Does that say top juice?
I think tomato.
Oh, tomato juice. Oh, that's very funny.
We can't have our vampires be vampires.
It's a vegan substitute. Don't worry about it.
I knew you were gonna do that.
Did you?
Yeah, that's a rot a bit.
Oh.
They've been mercifully censored from blood drinking savages to vegan juice drinkers.
Wow, I didn't even think about that. I just made up on the spot. Okay.
One of the vampire cards, the Vampire XCs, it's a woman.
That was a while ago. Holy crap.
Yeah, that was like 6 years ago or something. I miss that guy every day. Also, did you hear about what's been going on with him recently?
No.
He had to get emergency dental surgery done, and he's not able to pay for it properly, so he's trying to do any sort of crowdfunding he can to get it, but...
And I've heard literally nothing about this on YouTube. My dude, please.
Because the country that he lives in doesn't allow you to do PayPal. Doesn't allow you to do other donation sites, and if he were trying to do it through Twitch bits, Twitch takes too high of a cut for the amount he needs. We're back in the labyrinth again.
Yup.
Just like the good old days.
Well, at least we do have a map for this, so that's not too big a deal.
I think we always did.
Hopefully. The giant fucking Mario's, I don't know, sunshine looking thing. There's not really obstacles like that on Mario 64. That reminds me of something maybe that'd be more out of Galaxy.
This seems like something you would encounter in TikTok Clock.
Actually, no, believe it or not.
I know it's not, but it feels like something you would.
It does, yeah. No, TikTok Clock is cruel, but not that cruel.
Or like somewhere... Maybe in one of the inside areas in, Sky Road? Or what the hell is it called?
Nope. Rainbow
Ride.
Yeah, no, nothing like that. I think it might be something like that in Mario Galaxy, though, with, like, how you're running around edges.
Probably. Hey, I have enough heals now to not have to worry about running into shit.
Well, still gotta avoid doing on the regular, but yeah. Although also upping the skill recharge is gonna make that go up even faster.
I don't think it counts as a skill.
Think so?
It's not on the same timer, I don't think. I mean, it's on one, but it's not at the same rates as your other attacks.
I don't know. It'd be interesting. Again, hidden bits of data we are not privy to immediately because the game is still so new. We haven't been able to research these things. You see what I mean? But this is exactly what we were talking about earlier. Hidden data. That if we knew it would make the game better.
So what you're saying is we're the first documentarians.
Honest to God, man? Okay, well, no, I have seen someone that has done a playthrough of it already on YouTube, but I don't know if it was like a high quality kind of run through.
Some of the first.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I took a look at the game on Twitch, and there's only like 100 followers for this game total.
That doesn't surprise me. So, it's both a Touhou game and a fan game at that.
So there's a non-zero chance that by the end of the year, we might be one of the top streamers for this game.
Does this game actually have a category you were able to set?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, really. 100 followers.
I guess that's what happens when you're published by XC at a real company.
One active viewer when we went live at first.
If you have one now, that would be my phone because we're using it to monitor.
No. That's before we went live. But yeah, it's just very funny to think that we have the market cornered on this game, I guess.
God.
No, not incorrect, technically speaking.
I know it's not. That's what's kind of sad. You'd think the game would be a little bit fresher, closer to release, because this is technically within a 2-week window of the PlayStation release.
Yeah.
Well, you could only be so lucky, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, that's whatever. It gives us buffer room to try some other shit too. Don't worry, when we get to it, I'm pretty sure we'll be also one of the top streamers for Burning Blood when we do that as well.
Well, you said that actually had something resembling a community at one point.
It does? Question? It's on YouTube, but in terms of it's got like 20,000 followers on Twitch, but I don't know how active any of them are, so it's gonna be very interesting to take a look at. Oh god, that was nice.
Nice and satisfying watching the game hitch.
So I gotta ask, since I think on our timer right now, we are approaching 4 hours right now, are we actually close to the end game for her story mode?
No, we're at 60%, give or take.
Yeah, this is definitely gonna be two-part then. You want the cutoff to be after we're done with this area, or when we get to the moon?
Before we get to the moon, because that's gonna take a while.
I see.
That's gonna take like 4 stages by itself at least. Music is funny.
Yeah, right. Montenegro, that's a country that Rada's in.
Yeah, one of the Serbian countries.
Yeah, damn, yeah, it's...
Or no, I'm sorry, one of the Balkan countries.
Yeah. It's pretty rough. I don't know anything about the Balkan countries, but I imagine it's pretty rough out there. Especially for, dental work.
There's a 2-episode arc in Jormungand about the Balkans. Them getting trapped there because a regional warlord tries to take all of the weapons they're currently trying to sell off of their helicopter.
Huh.
Really need to get you actually watching the full extent of Jormungand sometime.
Is it 12 or 24 episodes?
24 episodes, 2 seasons of 12.
You did show me out the first 2 episodes at one point in the past, yeah, but that's fine, just gotta restart.
That was like 9 years ago. There's no chance you retain anything.
I also need to actually finish the back half of Steins Gate as well. Because I think you only gave me the first 12 episodes. Yeah, you gave me the first 12 episodes of that back in the day. I want to keep going. After CERN shows up at their front door to arrest everyone, and I'm just like, well, I guess everyone got arrested and killed, and that's it.
Steins Gate is a show you need to watch front to back as soon as you can. That's not really something you can wait any amount of years for, so that's something you'd have to restart. I have that on the shelf too. That's something you would also have to restart.
Well, apparently I got a billion other projects to go through first, working on it.
Believe me, that concept is not lost on me.
Believe it or not, there's actually been like 5 smaller shows I've been wanting to watch in the meantime, but fucking One Piece has been occupying so much of my main time that I haven't been able to do anything else really.
I look at that alongside the 2 100+ episode shows we need to watch next year.
Yeah.
It's like, we're not going to be done getting anything done shortly.
I've been itching to watch Tomo-chan is a girl for months now, and also Nagatoro Season 2.
I should watch any of that at some point and see if it's toxic as it's made out to be.
Once you get past episode 3, it's honestly not that bad. But yeah, it's like, even talking to some friends about it, it's like, yeah, the first couple episodes are pretty rough. It's even worse in the manga. Like, it actually is just like emotional abuse in the manga. It's rough. But from the clips I saw later on, it was pretty cute. So I'm like, you know what? I'll brave it, and I did.
Is she more or less annoying than Uzaki? Because Uzaki was kind of annoying, but not impenetrable. As far as being a show someone could watch.
Uzaki's just a gremlin, honestly. I think that's fine. For you, I think...
Because, I mean, I watched the first season of Uzaki. I haven't seen the second one yet, but I was able to watch the first one.
Yeah, I thought it was a good show.
It was fine.
For you, I don't know if you'd be able to stomach Nagatoro, honestly.
So does that mean I would just find her annoying, or I would want to hit her?
Probably a bit of both.
Does that ever strike you? Okay, let's put it like this. Worse than the worst tendencies of Nico.
Well, it's just teasing most of the time, so honestly, I think Nagatoro is generally okay, especially after her and the main guy get an actual relationship established, but before that is like literally just, I'm just sitting there just like, yep, I gotta sit through the first couple of episodes before it gets actually good. Or not actually good, because that's not the best way to put it. Like, before it actually becomes, like, more the rom-com it's actually trying to be.
Yeah. Are these doors? Okay, finally. And we wait just to make sure the thing is.
Oh, the last health one?
Oh, let's want to come in prepared. Or I guess this will just be a regular gauntlet. I thought this was actually going to be a boss.
Yeah, I thought she was going to be here, but I guess not. Huh. We really are running Lantern. We really are running the gauntlet of enemies now, aren't we? Like, outside it's actual traditional yokai, but maybe, I didn't notice, but on the inside it really is more like Western types of like fancy enemies you would encounter normally.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool that we have different enemies for different locales in that regard, so I can only imagine what we got for the moon.
Remelia is supposed to be a Western character because she's supposed to be a European vampire, so their themes are going to be different.
Yeah. I'm just glad they actually do have different themes in general outside of the obligatory fairies, obviously. But no, it's kind of cool. That does actually give each area more unique flavor in that regard.
So the fairies are actually here for a reason. Canonically, Sakuya employs something like 50 fairy maids, but they're incompetent, so don't know how to actually get any work done, so she has to do it all herself.
Ah, a gold one. It's funny, because I think gold is actually weaker than iron.
Probably.
Gold is actually notoriously pretty soft as a metal. It's actually pretty easy to dent. So it's always very funny when like you got someone like gold armor, like Don Krieg, and it's just like, huh, you know that should actually break on you pretty fast, yeah? The gold is just for show, really. A lot of books. No idea who this could possibly be.
As usual.
Oh no, actually Mailing was just down here reading. She was actually catching up on her college work. That's a real plot twist.
She's working for Remelia to pay for
college. I can accept that. Okay, hi Patchouli.
Once again, I don't think you're getting what you're looking for out of this Patchouli design.
It's still cute though.
It
like
is.
Patchouli, like obviously the fan art does different things for me with her, but this art actually does make her like, gives her like a real like actual dream girl kind of vibe.
Kinda, yeah. Have you looked around? We're finally getting things back in order. We're finally getting our repairs done.
After the events of the first game, I take it.
Yep.
What an unassuming, oddly specific question. Aw.
I didn't take her for the shy type. She's supposed to just be She's supposed to be more of a Daria type.
Yeah.
We don't encounter Remelia in this game for a while, actually.
That's kind of surprising, honestly.
Oh no, she'll show up later and it'll be big. It just doesn't happen for a bit.
Yeah.
So everything that's about to happen in the quest for the rocket arc is funneled entirely, actually, through Patchouli.
That's very funny.
It's like, the Master wouldn't like me helping you. Who cares? Okay, well, at the very least, I have to make it look like I pretended to put up a fight.
Also, very funny seeing Patchouli try to put up a fight, or knowing that she's a boss fight in general. She does not strike me as a combative sort. I'm just thinking about it. Obviously, she's got books, so obviously would be a mage, but she's so, like, I'd say soft and squishy, but I would imply something different. No. Obviously, like, she seems just so, like, sleepy and, like, meek that she doesn't seem like she'd be a fighter at all, honestly.
Okay, good.
Unreactive is probably a word I would use to describe her.
Her title is the Unmoving Great Library.
Checks out. She's got that Royal Magical Library. She's gonna hit me. She's gonna use an FTK on me. I guess speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh, I can tell you this really fast since this is likely not going to happen for a while anyway. Dark Special has been kind of funny with the translation so far. Zexal has been actually pretty straight-laced from the guy. Like, genuinely, it's kind of weird because, like, Nigel has been in chat all the time for me doing it, and it's like, huh, he's actually playing the Zexal story pretty seriously. It's kind of weird. Like, no slurs, nothing out of character. It's actually all pretty good.
So he was sober for this part of development.
Yes! It's weird. Like, it's weird. Like, Nigel actually was convinced for a little bit that... Oh, hello. was a confusion a little bit. There must have been like a redo of the like translation at some point in time, and then we go back to GX. It's like, no, not really, actually.
So this is actually a plot point from a Touhou manga from 2005 or 6.
I do like how it's a tree, but uneven.
I think it's called... Is it Bohemian Archive in Japanese Red, or is it Silent Sinner in Inner Blue? They have very esoteric titles, but one of them is about a bunch of them building a rocket to go to the moon because the moon is planning to invade.
Huh.
And it's like, we can stop that. Let's stop that. And so it follows some of them going to the moon, Yukari included. Yukari getting there, fighting the Princess of the Moon, and Yukari getting her ass kicked.
Fighting her own fucking... Wait, Yukari doing that?
Yes, Yukari goes separately from everyone else.
So you guys are ass kicked? Oh my god,
yeah,
okay.
and she loses.
That's weird to think about.
Something important to note that will actually... Nah, it's not that big of a deal. That comes up very rarely, but is actually proven true.
Uh-huh.
It's very often depicted that a Yuko is a complete dumbass that's actually kind of at Yukari's beck and call.
Uh-huh.
That is not true. There are a lot of subtle implications that Yuko is actually both stronger and smarter than Yukari.
I kind of sometimes got that hint as well. She seemed very disconnected from everything else.
Yeah, that she's just playing dumb because it's funner that way.
Yeah.
But something akin to that will actually be displayed later in this game.
But I suppose she'll just have to deal with it.
It's like, yeah, I guess we're gonna you're gonna help us build the rocket, and you're gonna go with us.
Yeah, and this must be triggering someone's OCD looking at this jagged ass rocket ship.
Probably.
Yeah. It's funny. It's like you just move the center piece inwards a bit, and you're done.
That's about it. You just make it like the stacking cups thing. Each following one will be slightly smaller.
Yeah.
So yeah, right now we're looking for pieces for the rocket because it's not done. So the next 3 or 4 missions, which we're gonna do next time, are basically filler while we collect stuff.
Okay. Good shit. The plot is in fact moving forward. This is actually very interesting to think about.
You'll notice, however, there's a lot of green.
Yeah, it's only a lot of side missions just opened up.
Anytime a major event happens in the story, they unlock 2 to 4 side quests at a time.
And we've officially crossed the 4-hour threshold. Holy crap.
So I'm just gonna do a bit of last-minute bookkeeping, and then we'll be good to sign off.
Yeah, told you I got the stamina to go for 4 or 5 hour sessions these days. It's all a matter of how you pace yourself.
It's a matter of us actually having the time for it.
Yeah, I do. Oh yeah, I'll actually remember selling these. Oh my god, there's an amount.
Because I forgot to do that earlier, and we haven't done it since, like, stage 2.
Make sure you don't actually sell the things you have equipped, by the way.
I never look at the actual list. I look at the thing, and it's like plus or minus, and it's like, oh, there are no pluses or minus. That must mean I'm actually wearing that.
Yeah. Stonks! Oh my god, you got 50,000 gold too. Holy shit.
Like I said, infinite wealth, nothing to use it on.
Did you want to sell that black card thing? It was sold for like 10,000, I think.
Sure. Or did I already do that?
You already did that. Yeah, it's whatever. I imagine there's a separate section for actual key items, so I think you're alright, hopefully.
Yep. Because if not, it would be like, sell your occult orbs, the 4 of them that you already have.
Right? That would be extremely funny. And bad. But it could just... There's no black card. Interesting.
Some of these are items...
Oh my god, it's actually getting reasonably... I can see the changing of the size of the scroll wheel now.
Some of these are items that you just collect to sell, because it's like, oh, this item is made of gold, it sells for 5,000 or 10,000 or something.
Like bullions or something from... Wait, no!
I saw it.
You got that Tekken player with the reaction time sitting next to you. You should be...
Well, actually, I want to keep that
You're
one.
lucky.
I want to keep that one, definitely.
Oh, hell yeah! Jesus.
It's like booting up a game that you own the deluxe edition for and having to sit through the 800 DLC confirmations.
Anytime I fire up a Tecmo Koei game that you own, and I get like the 12 trillion notifications of this character unlocked, this character unlocked, this character unlocked, this character unlocked.
I need to show you that the most famous one of all, because it became an actual meme, was the one for Persona 5 Royal, where it's someone sitting there on a stream for literally like 2 straight minutes clicking on every single individual DLC costume confirmation.
Uh-huh.
We can only get 2 upgrades right now with the money we currently have.
Go for... again, HP is always a good fallback, but I feel like maybe skill regenerate. At least that would recharge your bombs slightly faster too. Not by a substantial amount, but enough.
Oh wait, no, we have room for 1 more.
Crit damage, yeah.
Alright.
I know you're focusing on crit damage, but I think when I do my build, I might try to focus on actually, maybe more...
numerical damage? Or straight damage?
Yeah, probably straight damage. Yeah, fuck it, mix things up. Absolutely.
This is the kind of useless garbage you get out of the Gashapon.
Yeah, at least you make a little bit of your money back, but not much, yeah.
And make sure to keep the save. And
the game auto saves, yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, it saves. Yeah, like I said, your attacks power up based on use.
Oh yeah.
So they've gone up a good bit, and so they're doing a fair bit more damage now. As you can see, their power rank has gone up because they were all at like C or D before.
That's good. No, don't worry about it. No one's in chat right now anyway. All right, well, it's a good thing we're closing out anyway. So, with that, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I know no one's currently in Twitch chat on YouTube. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Next time we're going to the moon, boys. And I guess I also gotta start playing this game a little bit for when it comes to my recording session.
Dogecoin straight to the moon.
Straight to the moon, yeah. All right, good night, boys.
Have a good one.